Hello, greetings. I'm Zahra Laila Jawad on Facebook. I've made some pages there of my ex-principal, for my ex-principal of St. Joseph's College, Karachi. So there I usually come live stream. You can join me. And sorry, I've disabled. I couldn't see. No, I haven't disabled the comment section here, but the comments, yes, feature, but I couldn't find it. So what I did was I've just put the notifications off. So if you're going to comment here and you might not get a reply from me, please note that I've put off the notification for comments on YouTube below my videos. However, if you put at Zara, Jawad Radha, I might get it. I'm not sure. I'm getting notifications of comments maybe before. I used to get on other videos here in the comment section. Someone liked your, that I'm getting. So I'm not sure what has happened, but what I did was I tried to disable the comment section here because previously there were these bad things coming to me and I'm not well to take them well enough. So that's why I wanted to disable the comment section. Thank you for all your great advices and for me to spread this and go to ex-Muslims, but I did not get a chance at ex-Muslim Sahil. I tried. And after MJ had really encouraged me and I bought some, that static sound was coming very bad. I didn't realize. So I even bought a better headphone with mic. But they didn't allow me later on afterwards. So I have to do this in my time. I'm not good with debates or anything. I have to. Sometimes, if someone like that Kohramji asked me about told me, was mentioning Hitler in his book, and then I couldn't get it, and then I just like, what is this? And he had previously mentioned that it is a biography of Hitler, but I had missed it. So that's why I don't go live on live streams. Also, I shouldn't, I think. Although I was encouraged by MJ there, I'm much at the ex-Muslim Sahil live stream and live chat section. So I don't even remember how to say these things properly. And so, yes, about religion. So this is like, you can join me on live streams if you like on my pages. I've shared the comment in the comment section. I try to change the description later on for, but sometimes it doesn't change. So I don't know what's wrong. Under my video, I quickly try to upload these videos and then, so this is how my condition. Then when I want to change, add something in the description box of the YouTube, I can't. So then I put it in the comment section. This is what I do. And the thing is that, so I come to this Facebook. What I've said, I will not be able to repeat myself. Sorry. So here, trying my best. Okay, so I'm sharing something from my page of Facebook because I won't be able to. Oh my God, how many hours? This is like 1 hour, around. Is this 34? Okay, 1 hour and 34 minutes. So I'll try to give you the. Let's see if I can give you the important parts. Maybe not. It's about my discovery. You are welcome if you are a truth seeker. So please forgive me. I don't want to sound like condescending and all this, but or derogatory. and went through a lot of the same enforcement, reinforcement. Rasulullah brought forth that you listen to him in the what shall I recite and why? No, it wasn't like that for the Shias. That's what we were doing. No, for the Sunnis, it's they'll immediately show you the Quran. But the first verse, or what? How did you? They'll say he was Amin. A lot of people can be trustworthy, reliable. In London, they're very, very reliable. Very common friends of ours. We had neighbors, a Jewish neighborhood, and they were very reliable. The business is very reliable. My father, who was, when he was shopping in a shop in London, like under sales, they would say, these big shops, like they would point out that, no, sir, don't buy this because this sleeve is a little longer than that sleeve. That's why we don't want, don't buy it, but it was kept here like this. Yes, so Rasulullah, we are told, was reliable. And all this I've mentioned in this video. Now I don't have the strength. Okay, and about, weird things in religion. Very, very weird. That happens. And what happens in Karachi, Pakistan? The trustworthy markets and sellers. So, and they believe that Rasulullah was reliable and trustworthy. So the psychology or something, the inferiority complex, we all need something to believe in, someone to believe in. Is that, and then maybe the inferiority complex or some emotional insecurity that brings them a lower self-esteem, that brings them to this where they start to blame the Shias. They have to blame the Shias. Some of them are not content because maybe they see the ridiculous hadiths or something, I don't know what it is, through reading through the hadiths, so they reject that. And some of them, you see, the original Quranists must have come from, did I say this in the this video or this live stream or that video, that they don't show the whole Thursday's calamity in the Sahih Bukhari, but someone took that part where Umar said Quran is enough and then spread it around, so they've become Quranists. Because really it does not make sense to only be a Quranist. And if you go through the arguments, if I can find not one, it is head banging with these Pakistani Muslims. Then there are many, you'll have to be like, I'll have to be as patient as Christian Prince. But I'm a former Shia. And they've even, you can't, so I told them that if you say Shias are bad and all this, Shias are not Muslims, then Abraham was not a Muslim, was he? That he's called a Shia of Noah. So then they have stopped now saying this to me in my comment section. So I stopped them. Please go to Surah Safat. And in Amina Sardar's live chat, this someone there said that Amina Sardar found out that it's a he, male. We can't tell, but anyways, now you see, fake Quran. Blaming me for giving them an ayat from a fake Quran. First I said Abraham was a Shia of no. Please check your surah ayat. Surah Safat ayat 83. Then when I gave him this in the live chat, he said it is a fake Quran. Tawbah, 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 tawbah. And this is how far they can go. So, Amina Sardar did say that now he's debunking Zahra. Oh guys, see, fake Quran. So fake Quran. Or Shias have distorted the Quran. They have a hidden Quran. And God knows what. False rumors, accusations, false accusations spread against Shias. Because you know what, their peer, someone has said to them, and I know this because I was told in CAS by this ex-friend, Saima Peer, that you Shias, you've put this rumor against Aisha, Hazrat Aisha. It's in Surah Noor ayat or Surah Azab ayat, you can check. And then why would you check the Shia interpretation? Or the explanation. The explanation of this ayat, historically. Because Shias, they say that satanically, the minds are satanic, and don't go near Shia arguing. Don't discuss these religious matters with Shias. They're satanic, they will brainwash you. Stay away from Shias. That's what they say in Pakistan. Actually, their peers, I felt, contemplated that they have scared them. Don't go into this dark history of Islam. Allah knows best. And we are not supposed to be like Shias. But we were told that Rasulullah used to give names of hypocrites at his time. You know, like in the Quran it is mentioned, when they come to you, they say, yes, we believe in you. We want peace. When they go to another, they say, we're with you, the kafirun, the mushrikun, or whoever. So if you read the hypocrite, surah hypocrite, is it in Surah Munafiqun or Munafiqeen? I think it's mentioned there. Allama Rashid Turabi was also saying tarif of hypocrites, like to definition, the description, what is the description, whether it is given in Surah Baqarah. So we are the ones who have, the Shias have told me that we don't say that it is a dark history. Don't go into it. Our ulama say go and search for yourselves, to us Shias. Do your research. Like Tejani was sent books by his Shia friend. Read. Find out yourself. And Imam Ali was given the names of those Sahaba, so-called, who used to be there with Rasulullah. And Rasulullah used to keep the hypocrites, Sahabas, close. So that's why the Umayyads, I think, the Umayyads, they brainwash you in saying that Rasulullah, let's say if a Sahaba was with him, very close to him, no, it's haram to say anything. But Imam Ali knows, because we were told that Rasulullah used to keep the hypocrites very close to them, so they would not do mischief behind his back, because these are what the hypocrites are supposed to do. I mean, it is in their nature to do. Once they get away from Rasulullah's presence, they start to, this is what we were told, they start to, change their colors. And the poor Sunni Muslims are made so to fear the dark side of Islamic history, where the Sahabas and Hazrat Aisha instigated wars and God knows what. Who are we to decide about them? We don't say anything bad about them. So they put us in this very difficult position. In fact, they themselves should go and read their books. And through their books, they will find out that what is this? If they really, and no. And Muhammad Haykal and no, Muhammad never did this. But Ali Abu Talib died kafir. Oh, then Ali Abu Talib, oh sorry, no, not Ali Abu Talib. Abu Talib, the father of Ali, died a hypocrite, died a kafir. And we don't say anything bad. And, at the end, even if they, like Pharaoh, it is told God did not forgive him. God just made a mummy out of his body, preserved his body. Pharaoh's body, we are told in the Quran, ayat. I think it's Surah Qasas, I'm not sure. No, maybe not in Surah. Sorry, I don't know which surah, but there is. It's not a fake Quran that I'm giving you the ayats from. It's not the Shia. We don't have a Shia Quran. We have a Shia translation of the same Quran we are reading, but even the Quran, they're diverse now, they found diverse. And even that the Muslims argue on variants of the Quran, diverse variant. Anyhow, so whatever I say will be held against me by the Sunni Muslims and anti-Shia Muslims. I don't say non-Shia Muslims, I say anti-Shia Muslims. So who's going to listen, right? Because we are satanic, our mind is satanic. Don't go near these, and don't go near the history, dark history of Islam. But Abu Talib, Muhammad Haykal, Ibn Isa, Martin Ling's earliest life story, biography of Prophet Muhammad. He's not a Shia. I read it. So, no, this and no, that. Haykal, Muhammad Haykal, about Muhammad, Rasulullah. And I mean, it is really like Abu Talib died a kafir. They will tell you straight away. And then they will give you that verse in the Quran that, even if you love someone, like someone, you cannot guide them. This is on Abu Talib, who took care of him and all this. And we give the surah from Surah Zuha. When you were an orphan, we took care of you. We sheltered you. This is for the Prophet, we say. And Abu Talib sheltered him after Abdul Muttalib's passing away. Sheltered Muhammad. And so there are all these things that are contradictory at times. So they still blame the Shias. Bibi Zainab in Karbala, they say we practice these biddas. Now what happened is in a long time ago, the alam, the flag post, Hazrat Abbas, the alam dar, we take this alam in the battle. And they've put the mashq on, all these biddas they are doing, innovations Shias are doing. The practices, Shah Qasim's Mehendi. I need to talk about this, and they've even made some Shias go away from this and say, in the Quran it doesn't say this, and forget the hadiths and all this. someone was telling me in Karachi, my Shia fellow was telling me that they've made Shias fight. I mean, have this, cold, like disagreement, conflict. That why? Yeah, well, what is this taking niyaz out? Yeah, what is this niyaz? And all that also. So I gave them, the Surah Baqarah, I found in Surah Baqarah, Yusuf Ali translation, Tabut, Sakina, the family, the relics of the family of Harun and Musa. They have been taken, angels come down and all this. So, okay, we can say that, in Indo-Pakistan, some Hindus, we heard there were Nangaras. We do this Nangara. The snakes came and they were tuck, 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 hitting the drum. That's why they are called Nangaras, because the snakes. Nang Gara. So it was our thing there. Then we always used to, on the 1st of Muharram, announce that a war by playing the drum, and someone would come and play the flute. It was a very emotional, very good flute, 2-3 flute. We say 2-3, and the Hindus say, I've forgotten what word in Urdu, another word. But it is the beginning of war, and all that. So they would say no, but Rasulullah said, use the. Now who was Hazrat Bilal, right? So Hazrat Bilal was on Bibi Fatma Zahra's side, we were told, not Abu Bakr's side, after the death of Prophet Muhammad. But he had left Medina, we were told. So I was like, where was Hazrat Bilal when Abu Bakr was giving a hard time to Bibi Fatma Zahra? Where were all the Sahabas? And they were saying that Bibi's crying too much, and so Imam Ali had to make a separate room for her. So they say crying is also bid'ah, because she was crying for her father and they were giving her a hard time. Abu Bakr and Umar, we were told. So now the Hazrat Ibrahim's wife smote her face and cried. In some places they've translated laughing out loud, and whatever it is. And another place cried, or it hasn't given, but she just smote her head in the ayat. So that's what I gave them to show them on the internet. So the relics of Hazrat Musa, wait, I will show you. I just hope I don't make a mistake and stop this video like I did previously. Hello, on this, it doesn't focus properly. So I'm going to read it out. And the Prophet said unto them, behold, it shall be a sign of his rightful dominion, that you will be granted a heart endowed by your sustainer with inner peace and with all that is enduring in the angel-born heritage left behind by the house, not even by Moses and Aaron, but the house of Moses and the house of Aaron. Herein, behold, there shall indeed be a sign for you, if you are truly believers, because you are not. You say you are Muslims. We Shia say we are Mu'mins, that's why. The Shias are Mu'mins, because they believe in the house of Prophet Muhammad and the sacred relics which angels carried. But you say we are doing bid'ah and God, the Muslims say this, right? So here we come. Kushan, I'm getting it ready. I just want to be quick. about this. God, please. The Prophet told them the sign of his royal authority is that of the Ark of Covenant. I think it's soul or, you know. Sakinatun min rabbikum wa baqiyatun. See, there's tabut also here. I'll show you the word. Where's tabut? Tabutu. It is not taghut, it is tabut. So if we make the tabut of Sakina and they say why, and the Imams. And the Prophet said unto them, behold, it shall be a sign of his rightful dominion. There shall come unto you an ark, wherein is peace of reassurance from your Lord, and a remnant of that which the house of Moses and the house of Aaron left behind, the angels bearing it. Lo, herein shall be a token for you, if you are believers. But you see, you take the believers and you kill them. You take the Shias, you take the believers. You say we are Muslims, don't call yourselves believers. You kill them. Prophet Samuel said, the sign of... So it is about that, Goliath, David, and who becomes the king. So this will be a sign. Who is a sign of his authority. These are signs. But anyways, you want to... So I can go on about this Shia-Sunni argument, which I left behind long time ago. Islam awakened. Please see, this is not a hadith. This is a Quran ayat. Why have they not... it's very, very so it's... wait a minute. Ayat al-Baqarah, the cow. Verse 248. Islam awakened. Thank you for this ayat. A lot of translators and translations. So I can go into this Shia and Sunni thing. But I'm looking at those Muslims' moments, Quranis, anti-Shia sentiments and killers of Shias and haters of Shias in Pakistan. So how their faith is so... They feel they are so strong in their faith, but they love to blame the Shias. There are people like that in Pakistan, believe me. Or don't believe me. Just go and do your research. And it is hard. They cover it up. The whispers are there. And killing. And then they say the Western now have caused this sectarian wars and fights again. Fueling. And India, perhaps, foreign agents. Okay, another matter about this Quran, the philosophy of evil and free will, I agree with Apostate Prophet. Whatever justice, and I've already mentioned it on my profile. Justice, you see, I just doesn't... If God is all powerful, you want to believe in the all powerful God, and you feel yes. But the Sunnis, so do we. We have a... Now, if Saima Peer is going to ask you, well, what do you think about Zikr Allah? Already Prophet Muhammad had praised for thousands of years his light and light being. What do we think of Zikr Allah and all? Now, what are 99 names of Allah? I mean, we know that thousands of years ago, before the creation of this world or planets and galaxies, somewhere in light, and they put us in this, that, oh my God, they say that Rasulullah, they do, what is this? Shirk. Sharik Allah. That Allah, Allah, Toba, 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 this is unforgivable. That Rasulullah had the light of Allah. What else will he have? Who was Masih? Christ. Spirit of Allah. And if you are going to say Toba, 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 Shirk Allah we are doing, read your Quran verse where it says this Christ or Jesus was the Spirit of Allah sent from Allah. A word sent to Maryam. A spirit. And then, some of them, they don't know. One friend of mine, that was another one, but she was like, no, no. I said, she said, no, no, there's no mention of Spirit of Allah in the Quran. I said, no, no. Ruh Allah, it is mentioned that Isa ibn Maryam was, and Christ. Masih, it is mentioned. Yeah, Jazakallah. Okay, Jazakallah. I'm going. Sorry, I don't mean to be condescending, but it is. Even though that was a good friend of mine, you see. So that's why Suman Bookman, blind are the eyes that cannot. Why they are so blind against this? Shia Islam and blaming it. But she wouldn't blame Shia. She was telling me that her family, some relatives are wouldn't accept Shias. Like if she had to tell them that she's a friend of a Shia, oh, no, don't come to our house, something like that, very bad. Even she will be banned in the bad books. So she told me that, your brother is so respectful towards me when I come, your mother's so loving and all this. I mean, I'm surprised that there's so much against the Shias in Pakistan, in our relatives and our community members that she has seen. She was a Sunni Muslim. Okay, I have to end this and then I have to make because I've stopped the beginning. And so thank you so much. I will continue later. So all this I will, if you can just, I'm sharing it below here too in the comment section, the Facebook, that you can go through it in detail what I tried to, but it doesn't make sense. So try to make you listen to. It's a 1 hour and 30 minutes long a live stream on my page I've made on Facebook. Thank you so much. Please go through it if you are interested. And please don't, if you are not interested, please, if any Sunni Muslim, like my good friends, some of them are, please tell your Pakistani fellow relatives who are anti-Shia and hate Shias and all this. Please tell them the truth. And to help you, I'm trying to help you with this, so that we don't kill each other on this and hate each other on this. Okay, thank you very much.